there's an author named Michael Wolff. He's a little tabloidy. He has written some books about Trump over the last several years, some of which have made some pretty wild claims. He's kind of hit or miss. He'll publish a story or include a story even if it's only got a single source kind of thing. But that having been said, earlier this year or last year, I don't remember when exactly it was, he made some kind of veiled statements about the involvement of Donald Trump, Melania Trump, and Jeffrey Epstein, and the interactions of the three of them around the time that Donald Trump and Melania Trump were dating each other. Melania Trump threatened to file a lawsuit against him, but never did. She never did. He made some pretty astonishing allegations about the Trumps involving Melania and Jeffrey Epstein, and she never sued him for defamation. He is now threatening to sue her. And in an article that came out this morning on the Daily Beast, is an article titled, "This is what I'm going to ask Melania Trump under oath," presumably in the form of a deposition. Author Michael Wolff says his explosive lawsuit against Melania Trump will lift the dark curtain on the secrets entangling the First Lady, President Donald Trump, and Jeffrey Epstein. He is suing her, accusing her of assaulting his free speech and trying to stifle legitimate inquiry into the late convicted sex offender. He was on a Daily Beast podcast the other day and told his co-host Joanna Coles that his lawsuit, which has been filed, it's been filed in New York State Court, could expose new layers of the Trump's relationship with Epstein thanks to subpoena power that he gets from a civil lawsuit. In a civil lawsuit like that, I mean, you don't have to subpoena the defendant, but you can. But you do get the right to take people's depositions. He said, quote, "I can subpoena the First Lady and the President and anyone else who might shed light on the relationship of Donald Trump and Melania Trump to Jeffrey Epstein." Hey, Michael Wolff should just demand $230 million. I hear Donald Trump's got that laying around from the Justice Department these days. Again, quote, "In other words, this may be a way to actually get to the bottom of this story, to open the curtain, the dark curtain, and we'll see how they feel about that." Wolff is asking, he's already asked the court for permission to take Donald Trump's deposition. He is also asking the court for permission to depose Melania Trump. Quote, "This lawsuit is an opportunity to reconstruct their lives together. This is precisely what Donald Trump once covered up." Excuse me. Wolff said, so in an earlier book, so Michael Wolff also very famously interviewed Jeffrey Epstein on multiple occasions, and he has over 100 hours of audio recordings of his interviews with Jeffrey Epstein. He did that in 2017, researching his book Fire and Fury Inside the Trump White House. Recalled that many of their conversations revolved around the real closeness, the intimacy between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. Ew, gross. According to Wolff, Epstein revealed to him that he and Trump were involved in every aspect of each other's lives, social lives, sexual lives, business lives. Over the 20 years they were very close friends. Wolff said he plans to subpoena various documents on the disgraced financier, calling it a backdoor to the Epstein files that Democrats and some MAGA Republicans have been chasing. Quote, "Everybody who was involved in that circle during that period of time is someone who we'll certainly think about calling as witnesses." He's threatening to, yeah. He sued Melania after her legal team sent him a letter threatening a lawsuit for over $1 billion in damages. The First Lady accused Wolff of making false, defamatory, and lewd statements, extremely salacious allegations, yada, yada, yada. Uh, Apparently, Jeffrey Epstein claimed that he slept with Melania first. Or wait, no, that Melania first slept with Trump on Jeffrey Epstein's private jet, the Lolita Express, that was the first time they had sex with each other. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. What is she going to do? Jump out the door? Kind of a captive audience there. So Michael Wolff is suing Melania Trump and wants to take her deposition and Donald Trump's depositions about their relationships with Jeffrey Epstein. So stay tuned, I guess.